I just got myself a spacer laser. Yeehaw! Oh, large daddy! Get over here! Who is ready for the final showdown? Two bosses. We have two bosses that we have to fight, which I'm actually really not looking forward to. I really love the last boss, but I'm divided on Ridley. I don't know. We'll see. How are all you wonderful people today? Look at everybody here. We've got Shine Spark. Good to see you. I gotta move my pens out of the way so I can see. Yeah. We've got Dad Bonds. How are you? Good to see you. We've got Gamey Grandpa. I saw Rumi earlier that was making fun of me using my chat to test my newest command here. We've got Michael. Okay, here's my new command. Whoa, I can spell. What is wrong with this game? Okay, so spoiler, there's nothing wrong with the game. It's literally just me. It's just me. And we've got Tyler. How are you? Good to see you. We're here today for the final showdown of the bosses. I will admit I did a teeny bit of playing off stream last night because I was worried I wasn't going to be able to beat the game today. And when you reach a certain point in a game where you're so close to the end, you don't want to break it up between two streams. Night-night, baby. Good night. Oh, Papa can sing to you. You'll be fine. Good luck with that. So Anna is home today, which means I was like, look, man, I'm at the end of my game. And I am going to beat it, whatever it takes. So if that means I stream a little longer than 2 hours, then that's what that means. So I gave him full disclosure and was like, I'm so close. So I have one more artifact to find. I'm almost positive I know where it is. And so I have to go find that, and then we will head to the temple, and then hopefully we can knock out the last 2 bosses. Hopefully. If things absolutely crash and burn, I'm hoping they don't, but if things absolutely crash and burn, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I purchased Darkwood yesterday. It was on sale, 50% off on the Nintendo Switch store. So it's normally $15. I got it for $7.50. So that was definitely like divine. So I'm ready. Like I'm ready for everything to like line up. So hopefully we finish it today. Hopefully we do. Jordachi, how are you? I actually mentioned to Ander, you know what? I haven't had him watch that trailer yet for that dredge fishing game. I think it looks great. I think it looks like a lot of fun. Very unique twist on the fishing simulator game, right? And I mentioned that you guys had mentioned like a Channel Point community challenge or like an Ander fishing, like cosmic horror fishing stream. And he didn't say no. So I don't know. And he was like, so do you want me to watch this trailer on stream? And I was like, no, because you're literally just going to be like, huh. That's all he's gonna do. There isn't gonna be anything exciting. He's not like me. He's not like super animated like I am. So anyway, we've got the weekend coming up. So I hope everybody's got some great plans for the weekend. We are gonna be sitting around here watching General Conference, which is the church broadcast that it puts out twice a year. And it really is. It's really lovely. But I think we'll have like Charlotte have a friend come over or something. I don't know. However, Andrew and I get a date night tonight for the first time in forever because my mother-in-law, because Andrew just never got a trip today and because my mother-in-law is coming over to put the girls to bed for us. So we're going to go out and have us some steak. And I'm very excited about it. Hey, Jay! A good chunk of my Red Dead streams turn into fishing sim game. Oh, well, there you go. Well, Stardew Valley too. Like, I love fishing in Stardew Valley. That's where I make, like, that's the only way you can really make a lot of money up front in Stardew Valley because you can't grow stuff unless you buy stuff and you can't buy stuff until you get money. So, you know. Pro tip for Ridley. Plasma beam works best for phase 1. Okay, wait, plasma beam. Is that the
Well, hello.
Oh, DJ and Fresh? Woo! At the same time. Look at you guys. Good to see you. Ander. Huh. Yeah. Like, I think he would probably like it, but Ander just doesn't have time to sit and play video games. We've got tornadoes coming here, apparently, but if I live, I'm going to see the Dungeons & Dragons movie. All right. You'll have to let me know how that works out. I have not even watched the trailer. I spent a lot of time watching movie trailers yesterday, a whole bunch of movie trailers. I normally watch the scary movie trailers because that's about as much as I can handle. I didn't see anything that looked, well, I don't know. The Boogeyman done by Stephen King, based off of Stephen King's short story, looked pretty creepy. There's like a little girl in a bed and she's like, Jordachi is a hot tornado. She's in her bed and she has like this ball. It's like a light, but it's a ball and she can sleep with it. So it's kind of like her nightlight. And she hears something come out of her closet. And instead of going to her parents' room, she gets down under the bed and then the camera like swivels and she takes her ball light and she like rolls it under the bed. I should tell Charlotte never to do that. I was even watching it on my phone and I was like, I don't want to see what that ball is going to show. No, bad. I didn't see any that looked like super, super interesting though. Like, and I don't watch scary movies anyway. So, you know, yeah, so I think Dredge looks great. There are a bunch of reviews. It's getting good reviews and, I think it looks great. But I think it's a short game. It's a relatively short game. So I don't know. The jury is still out on whether I stream it or not. I don't know. We'll have to try Darkwood. And then once we finish or once we determine whether Darkwood is working or not, you know, whether we finish it or we decide this isn't really good for streaming, then we'll make a decision there. Because I know Hyperlight Drifter's been on a lot of people's minds. I remember very little about Hyperlight Drifter. But man, I have such a big backlog. There's so many games we could play. So We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And it's Trekkie! Good to see you, Trekkie. What's up, folks? Well, we're gonna go find one last artifact. Yes, we are. Also, I shouldn't have to go get Charlotte from the bus today, so that is good. That is good. That is great. Ander is taking care of all that, which is lovely. That hasn't happened in a while. So, like I said, I went and got 2 artifacts yesterday. Did I do 2 artifacts? Don't remember if I did 2 artifacts. I did some. I did the ones in Phazon Mines, and then I got the one... No, I got the one in the Life Grove with you guys. So I hope nobody's mad about that. I really wanted to make sure we tried and, like, got the game done today. Hey, Chain! How are you? Good to see you. Got my Hyperlight Drifter vinyl a couple weeks ago. Oh my gosh. I love the Disaster Piece is great. I first heard Disaster Piece when I played Fez, and the music vibe is very different, but I love Disaster Piece. I love Disaster Piece's work. Michael's lurking. Since I have to be on phones, everyone play nice. You heard it from him. Okay. I need to get to Fendrana. Can you not get to Fendrana from Chozo Ruins? I think you can only get to Fendrana from Magmoor Caverns and Fresh saw Prom Pact on Disney Plus. Jukebox movie over 20 80s songs. Oh, 80s songs. Play nice. I will not. Never. I just saw the, like, banner for Prom Pact. I didn't even know that was a thing. Good night, puppy. I love you. Sleep well. Good night, darling. Did you say good night? Did you say good night, kitties? There you go. No, they're out on the skinny table down there. I think you can only get there from Magmoor. So, to Magmoor we go. So, okay, here's another question. Can you get to Magmoor from Talon? Or can you only get to Magmoor from... Okay, wait. We've got Phazon. Oh! Wait a minute. Where am I? This... oh, I'm in Fendrana. I thought... Oh, no! That's Talon! Oh my gosh. Okay. So if we go back to Talon, we can get to Magmoor through the Root Cave. Is this... Oh, I think that's, like, right where I am. Oh, sweet. Great. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. This goes to Talon. Yep. I hear Magmoor, and all I can think of is Magmar from Pokemon. See, I don't know any Pokemon. Charlotte is really into Pokemon, and she always asks me, have you heard of this person? I'm like, no. This Pokemon. I'm like, I have no idea. The only... Oh, Jordachi's watching Mario Brothers next week. I am very interested to hear what you have to say. Charlotte really wants to go see it, so we'll go see it. I'm going to see all those movies. I've got the whole lineup, right? We've got, you know, Trolls 3 coming. We've got Elemental coming. We've got Super Mario Brothers coming. I remember the Super Mario Brothers that they did with, like, real people. Is this where I am? No, I'm in the Great Tree Hall. That's Phazon Mines. That's Chozo Ruins. Aw, beans! So then wait a minute. Oh! Where was the Root Cave? Oh, it's all the way over there? Oh. Well. Gosh, do you think it's faster going through Talon? Or do you think it's faster going through Chozo Ruins? See, I can't make heads or tails of, like, where the elevators come out. He's on Mines. Yeah. Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo. Yep. Yep, I remember that quite well. I do indeed. I actually remember it kind of freaked me out, but that's because I was a kid and because I was scared of everything. You know what? We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. I'm wasting time sitting here trying to figure this out. So, wait a minute. There's a door up there I haven't been in yet? Live action Super Mario Brothers was underrated. Awful, but underrated. I only know Pikachu and recognize Charmander. I knew a couple. Like, I knew, like, Jigglypuff, and I knew Charmander, and, like, what's that one? Eevee, I guess? But that was pretty much all I knew. There's a door through here that I have not been in yet? Okay, now I'm distracted. I have all the questions. I just never got into Pokemon. It just wasn't my thing. It kind of came around after I was... Yeah, well, how do you get into that door? Did somebody say that you come out of that door? Oh, maybe there's like a special... No, there is that. Okay, well, that's cool. Michael is lurking. Okay, maybe okay. The only live action Mario I remember is the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Repeat with me. That first movie doesn't exist. That first movie does not exist. Can you... Oh, no, you cannot. Can I just make that jump? I don't even remember what's up there. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's not an artifact, so it doesn't matter. We're just gonna... go. Oh, wait a minute. No. This is putting us all the way back through... This is putting us all the way back through the frigate. Nope, we can't come this way. I'm sorry. Change of plans. Sorry. This is the... nope. I refuse to do that. Now, where did I come in? Chaos! How's it going? Good to see you. You are here for the, hopefully, final showdown. Final boss showdown. If I can get myself out of here, where am I go? Okay, no, I just need to leave through this door. That's what I need to do. Leave through this door. I should have done this last night. I think Auden did something. Oh, I was thinking there's a door in that cave that I can't get into, and everybody told me that I come out of that door, but I don't know how to... But you know what? It doesn't matter, because it doesn't have an artifact there. At least I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure I know where the last artifact is. So, we're just gonna head this way. And it's gonna be a little bit of a trek, but it'll be fine. Unless, where does this go? Talon Overworld East? Speaking of Chris Pratt, he replies to critics that dislike his Mario voice because not Italian enough. Chris said the movie is great and he will make everyone proud. Well, I mean, I don't know. On movies that make us cry, I have to throw in Lego Movie as well. Lego Movie makes you cry? Really? I love the Lego Movie. You know what? We're just gonna go in here and we're gonna check it out and see where it spits us out. Because maybe this is our way. I love the Lego Movie. I thought the Lego Movie was one of the best animated films I've ever seen in my life.
Why did it appear all the way up there? I don't know. That's weird. I loved the Lego Movie. I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. One of the best animated movies I've ever seen. I loved the animation. I loved the story. I thought it was hilarious. It was a good time all around. I was 100% invested the whole time. I thought it was great. Loved it. Oh, yeah. This is where we need to be. Oh, great. That is good. Okay, yep, this is where we need to be. That just saved us a whole bunch of time. Oh, sorry. Oh. Let's go get this artifact. And then we will hopefully go have my booty handed me on a silver platter. Did you guys hear the 1-up sound for the voice change? Because I didn't. Can't quite figure that out. I've been messing around with that on StreamerBot, and for some reason, I don't need to waste services on you guys. That's right, I can just incinerate you. Oh, that's good. Morgan Freeman in the Lego Movie was hilarious. Everybody was like, I thought it was great. That was actually the first time I really kind of I never watched Parks and Rec, so I didn't know who Chris Pratt was. And I couldn't, like, make heads or tails of who he was, and I was like, I don't know who this voice actor is, but he is hilarious. I loved it. I thought the Lego Movie was great. And I do love the message. And I thought Will Ferrell was great. I thought everybody was awesome. The writing was phenomenal. And all the other Lego movies I've seen since have also all been great. Like the Batman movie and stuff. They weren't as good. And the second one wasn't as good as the first one. And the Batman movie wasn't quite as good as the first one either. But ultimately, I just think their writing is superb. No 1-up sound for the voice change. Really? Why that is. I get lost like how? Yeah. It's been a while since I've played this, and the map can be very confusing at times. But we're headed to Magmore Caverns. Okay, so we go. Okay, I think I know where we're going at this point. I just got in my treatment, and I'm eating Subway. You know what? I know Subway gets a lot of hate from a lot of people. I think Subway is fine. It's not my main preferred sandwich. We just had a Jersey Mike's that just opened up. Like right down the street from us.
And I do like Jersey Mike's. I think Jersey Mike's is good. Okay, if I can keep straight where I'm going. Ander, are you going to play this cosmic horror fishing game for all my people? When? Like, when am I gonna do that? When is that gonna happen? He doesn't even have time to do stuff for himself, let alone a bunch of viewers. 'Tis sad. Okay, alright, we're on the right track. We're moving and shaking. We're making this happen. It's gonna... reckless. It's okay, it's fine. It's fine. Ander cameo, yep. It doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while, Ander shows his face. This goes to Magmore, right? Yes. Okay, Magmore, and then we're going to Fendrana from Magmore. As far as Parks and Recs, I think I may be related to Ron Swanson. He just gets me. Ander is also someone... I don't look at my camera a lot. Don't play the game for us. Play it for you, Ander. You know you want to. Yeah, Ron Swanson is for sure Ander's spirit animal. For sure. And Red Foreman? No, Red Foreman is so mean. Oh, Red Foreman is mean. You should not want to be like Red Foreman. You shouldn't feel like him either. The natural man. That is disappointing. That 70s show. That is such a funny show. Oh my gosh. Ah! Just everybody let me through, okay? Yep, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. We're just being reckless. It's totally fine. What does Marlon say in Finding Nemo? He's like, so we're skirting death here. We're playing with death. And we're fine. We're gonna be just fine. When you realize that the boy thought the dad was the greatest, smartest, most interesting person in the world, having two boys, that makes the room real dusty. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. That, along with, you know, the whole, like... well, I guess I didn't really necessarily look at it as the boy thought his dad was the most interesting, most important person in the world, but just that everybody is. And we just need to do our best to build others up. I did love the relationship between the two of them, though. I just loved the creativity. I thought the creativity was just unmatched. It was such a wonderful... It was so refreshing, honestly. It was unique. It wasn't a recycled storyline. I loved it. I thought it was great. We own the Lego Movie. We don't own a whole lot of animated movies, but I was like, we have to own the Lego Movie. It's a great one. Late Nights with Andrew. Late nights fishing for Lovecraftian fish and beings. That's... Hey, it's Kalulu's cousins, y'all! Yeah, his name is H.P. Lovecraft. Well, that's his pen name. Or whatever. And he writes that cosmic horror stuff. Like, big, crazy, like, bananas crazy creatures from, like, the depths of hell. Straight up. Ron Foreman is soft and cuddly compared to my mom. You mean Red Foreman? Is this... Oh. Okay. Ron Swanson and the vegan bacon clip has been popping up in my algorithm, and I watch it every time. See, we watched one episode of Parks and Rec, and we were like, this is an absolute direct ripoff of The Office. We can't do it. We were not down. We did not like it. But... I know a whole lot of people really, really love it. Oh, it's up there. Okay. That is where I need to go then. Yeah, they used like a lot of the same jokes, and yeah, we were not down. But I've seen a lot of clips from it, though, that I do find funny. I have seen my fair share of clips where I'm like, you know, I should probably give that show a second chance. But I haven't. I have to fight another... Okay. Ron Swanson does a voice in the Lego Movie. He plays, what's his name? The pirate? Metalbeard. The double-decker couch. Double-decker couch. So you have to, like, watch TV through everyone's legs that are dangling above you? I quote the Lego Movie all the time. What a bunch of hippy-dippy baloney. Oh, I love the Lego Movie. That and Zippy Zap. Yep, I know Zippy Zap about it. Yeah, I know, like, Zippy Zap about him. Come with me if you want to not die. It's just some great lines. It's very quotable. It's a very quotable movie. It's good. It's just good all around. Is Ron Dwight or is Dwight Ron? I don't know. Well, Dwight came first, so you gotta believe that Dwight is Ron. Okay. Okay. This. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is what we do. There we go. Jersey Mike's is good, but I live 4 floors above Subway. Location is everything. I'm totally with you. If it were me, I would probably just go for location as well. I'm not going to drive past a sandwich shop because if there's a sandwich shop, like, right underneath me. All right, let's get our artifact and let's go. Boom. Last artifact, right? You got to get past the Office ripoff feel. You stop seeing it pretty quick. Okay, all right, that's fair. I haven't watched it in a long time. Don't let the bed bugs put their foot in your... Red Foreman. Yay! Okay, it's time. Oh, it's time. Man, I'm at 94% scans. Well, I still have to scan new. I have to scan Ridley. I have to scan Prime. I don't think that's enough, though. Dang. Well, that's okay. We'll see how I do. We'll see if I can get it. I've heard that the Dredge is a relatively short game, so I don't think it would take very long. So even if I did stream it, I don't think it would actually take that long. I just have so much respect for indie developers. I just love what they do for the gaming industry, and I really appreciate what they've brought to the table. Honestly, my first ever indie game was probably Journey for PS3. And I'd never played anything like it. I'd never seen anything like it. It was an astounding journey. And it was short. It was too short, in my opinion. I thought it was phenomenal. I loved it. Scandalous. Ah, the Groggle! The Q-tip. And the knife of exact zero. Good cop, bad cop. I say darn, 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 darnity darn a lot. Darn, 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 darnity darn. Yes, the blade of exact zero. The orb of Teetlist. Lego movie watch party. You know what? All that really matters are the friends we made along the way and the fact that I have all the energy tanks. I always love how at the beginning, ooh, painful death, man. I always love that at the beginning of a game, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna get 100%, and then by the end of the game, I'm like, no, I think I'm good. Let's finish this. Let's do this. It's time to get serious. Oh. Okay, if I go straight, that'll lead me to Talon, right? Huh? Yep, okay. Stream. Everything is awesome. Oh my gosh. That game, okay, that song was one of my favorite songs to sing on Twitch Sings, actually, because it was just fun. It was just fun. It was so great. Dogs with fleas, allergies. Brand new pants, very old vest. Awesome items are the best. The second one they came out with Beck isn't quite as good, but it's still a bop. I still like it, but it's definitely not an everything is awesome, for sure. Stream. Everything is awesome. Why aren't you singing? Because I don't know this song. Everything is awesome. It's good. It is a good situation. Yeah, unbelievable, super cool, outrageous, and amazing. Phenomenal, fantastic, so incredible. Woohoo! It's not quite as good, but it's good. It is good. And I do like Beck. I can definitely appreciate Beck's musical talent. Although Beck has proven that your lyrics don't need to make a lick of sense for your songs to be successful. He has the weirdest lyrics. And yet he won, what was it? I think he won Artist of the Year one year. The Batman song from Lego Batman was probably my favorite. Oh, I don't even remember that one. The Batman one was very, very funny. Yeah, we do Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday! But still, on a every Friday will be known as Taco Tuesday. But still, on a Friday. The walls are crying. There are no rules and no responsibilities and no, what does she say? No something. And she's like, you just said no, like 100 times. There are also no, what did she say? There's also no consistency. That's what it is. Unikitty, actually, they came out with a movie, or a show for Unikitty. And Charlotte was really into that for a while. It was cute. It was fine. I think it was Unikitty and her brother Pupcorn. Which, speaking of unicorns, Auden calls unicorns popcorns. And I love that so much. She sees one, she goes, popcorn! Charlotte has lots of little stuffed, she sees one out in the wild. A unicorn. It was all about the friends we made along the way. Susie, while simultaneously vaporizing and dropping a space pirate into lava. Yep, that's just the way we do things around here. My way or the highway, man. I don't mess around. All right, it's time. Okay. I hope I can do this. I'm actually not even so much worried about Prime. I'm worried more about Ridley. But you know what? It's okay. It's because it's on normal. It's okay. It's on normal. Yeah, Space Pirates don't count. Because Space Pirates are trying to kill me. That's not a friend. My wife had a friend do a karaoke stream on Twitch last weekend. I love karaoke so much, and I've done one karaoke stream since Twitch Sings ended, and I should do another one because it was really fun. It was really, really fun. I had a very good time, and it made me miss Twitch Sings. I miss Twitch Sings anyway, but okay, let's do this. Haven't I killed you before, my man? My dude? My main man? What does Megamind say? No, my main man! That's just my natural musk. I swear, almost everything people say, it reminds me of a movie quote. Almost everything. Okay, what did Michael say? Plasma beam? Is that what this one is? Plasma beam? He gave me tips and I only read the beginning and then I got distracted. Yeah, I am the Eggman. Something about a walrus? I don't know. Here we go. Firebeam is plasma. Okay. I prefer Lego Movie 2's song over Lego Movie 1, but mostly because of my deep love of funk. I do love funk. I will not lie. I love funk. We were just listening to what we were listening to? Get Down on It. Get Down on It. In the car on the way home from our errands this morning, and I was like, man, this music is great. Whatever happened to this kind of music? Okay. The constant ayes in the oh yes, in the cowboy world. Ay. Okay, plasma beam at the beginning. It's a marathon. Keep your distance and be patient. Okay. Oh, is that when he loses his wings? Yes, I do seem to recall that. Cool in the gang! Now you're speaking my language. Oh, I love that kind of music. It's great. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, you are vicious. I was supposed to scan all these? Oh, crap. He's gonna annihilate all of them. No wonder I don't have 90. I only have 94% scans or whatever it was. Oh, let me scan them all, please. Okay. Can you imagine Ridley? He's like, what the heck is this chick doing? Gotta scan them. Gotta scan them all. Okay. Well, my life's going down real quick. I might die this first time because I didn't realize I needed to scan those. But when could I have scanned those? That means I have to scan those every time if I die. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because it's fast. It's fast. Oh, you're so scary. Oh my gosh, you're so scary. Ooh, that was good. I'm close. Okay, alright, okay. What am I shooting at? You're... Back it up, Samus. Back it up. I just remember him being almost impossible to hit during phase 2. This song's gonna get stuck inside. What? Phase 2, phase 2, phase 2, phase 2. Oh, that's right. There are 2 songs from Lego Movie 2. The Stuck Inside Your Head song, because wow, that one is also a bad situation. Because it's a catchy, it's such a catchy song. Gonna make you happy, happy. Don't try to find it, sing along. Okay. Maybe I should like... Oh, that was good, Samus. That was real good. That was real good, great grand. Okay. Oh. So please tell me that when he knocks all these down, they give you life? Maybe? Okay. Yep, you're moving too fast. All right. I got it. I got it. Phase 2, phase 2, phase 2, phase 2. Okay. No, not yet. No, no. How can we forget? Into the unknown. Oh my gosh, you're so scary. You're huge. You're huge. Okay, there's life. That is good. I will take that. Samus, you really need to move faster. For the love. Okay, alright, okay. Okay. We got our life. His life is almost halfway down. Oh, what? Did I just walk into that? That's fantastic. Hey, you should probably go get the baby monitor, Ander. Yeah. I never watched Teen Titans Go, but I think my sister... No. Who was into it? Somebody I knew was into the Teen Titans. Okay. Okay. Need to pay closer attention. What is he dropping on me? I don't even know. Okay. Oh, yeah. Swipe it, nothing. Swipe it the air. Oh, somebody just came into chat. Hold on. Take that. Take that, you nasty monster. Okay. It's Haze! Yeah, we're on our first try. We're on my first try. We will see how this goes. It's on normal. See how this goes. Ooh, Haze is sporting Hyperlight Drifter today. I do love Hyperlight Drifter. A lot. A lot. What are those? Okay. Okay. Yeah, hit you in the face. Or not. Okay, here we go. Here we go! Oh, this is a bad time. Okay. It's a marathon? Okay, do I have to scan him again? Oh, he's so mad. Nope. You're so scary. His life is down a lot. Normal for the win. That is the worst move. And it took me so long to figure out how to do that one. Or how to, like, move away from that one. The timing is bad. Okay, marathon. Oh. Whew, that was helpful. You know what? I'll bet a super missile probably helps with that. Oh, oh my gosh. What? You can't shoot him while he's shooting his thing? Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense, kind of. Okay, marathon. Take it slow. Patient. He moves so fast, I can't even, like... Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, he's mad. Whew. I mean, I would be mad too. Losing focus. Ah! Oh, wow. You are so dangerous. Oh my gosh. I hate that you can't aim and move at the same time, or move your camera at the same time. Oh, what? I am not supposed to be. How did I switch beams? I don't even know. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Eat him. I feel like super missiles actually do more damage, but I don't feel like I have enough time to switch between... Ooh. I don't feel like I have enough time to switch between those and the plasma beam. I can't dodge that move. Can I get you while you're... I kind of can. Oh, kind of not. Okay. Oh, he's so close. Come on, man. Yeah. Oh, crap, no! Dang it! Also, apologies for missing messages in chat. Obviously, boss fights are an entirely different... That was bad. That was really bad. I tried to aim at his face, and it did not work. Okay, don't lose focus! Come on! Don't lose focus! Come on, Susie, you can do this! He's so close! Ugh. Oh, let's get him. We got him! Take that, Ridley! That's because it's on normal. The last time I fought him was on, like, ultra... What is it? Ultra hard? No, not ultra hard. Hyper mode or veteran or hard mode or whatever. Oh, I beat him during an ad. That sucks. I'm sorry, everybody. That sucks. Yeah, marathon. Take it slow. I am the type of person that definitely rushes boss fights because I think to myself, oh, if I can just kill him really fast and just take tons of damage, but if I can just, you know, if I can just kill him super fast, then I'll get him before he gets me. And that rarely works out for me. What a nail biter. You only had 8.5 tanks left. I remember that fight being so unbelievably hard. But I don't know. I actually feel like, you know what? It's because this is on normal. The last times I've played this game, it was on hard. I never even opened my Dr. Pepper. Look at me. Man, I think that's the first time I've ever beaten a boss during an ad. I'm so sorry. For all those that had to watch that ad, that sucks. Oh, hello. Here's this random save station in this impact crater. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's totally fine. Oddly enough, I got the message about the ad, but no actual ad. Are you subscribed? Maybe somebody gifted you a sub. Or maybe you subscribe? I don't know. I'm glad about that, though. I feel terrible making people miss stuff. That sucks. I'm sorry. Okay. We got a whole bunch of little critters. Oh! Ah! Oh! I can scan that, apparently. Oh, I can scan all sorts of things. Whoa. Okay. Those are Lumigex. Oh, interesting. Well, it's your lucky day, then. Do those hurt you? You know what? I'm not gonna stick around to find out. Also, who agrees that fission Metroids are literally the worst? I hate fission Metroids with a burning passion. So we just run from them. We do not fight them. They deplete your ammo, and they're bad. Terrible bad. Bad situation. Just run from them. I remember trying to take them down when I first played, and I was like, this is impossible! That's because it is. It's literally impossible. You can't. They're like the space pirates that are color-coded, kind of. Oh! Ah! Good gracious! What is this? Oh, I think this is another save point? No, this is missiles. Oh, that really scared me. And then again, I feel like a Metroid film would be a better live action just given the tone of the games, but that's just me. Oh, absolutely. I think Metroid, if they were ever to, is that what we're talking about? Metroid movies? I feel like a Metroid movie would have to be live action. Yes. Yep, we're just running. Oh, hello. They can like split. They can like split into two. Oh, they're the worst. I've never had them follow me like that before. I mean, follow me, yes, but I've never had them like latch onto me mid-jump. I hate that so much. No, no. Ah, oh. Is that where I just was? Oh, that's annoying. How many missiles did we say there were? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Dang it. I'm gonna use all my super bombs or power bombs or whatever they're called. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. Please, please and thank you. Okay. I'm sorry. Is this where I just came from? I hate that. No, this is the real deal. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. Then again, oh, or a Buzz Lightyear style of CGI. No, I feel like it would still do better as a live action, but I feel like if you take on a Metroid movie, you're just setting out to just disappoint pretty much everybody. That's kind of how I feel about the Super Mario Brothers movie. We'll see with the Super Mario Brothers. Okay, are you guys ready for the final boss reveal? Because this was one of the coolest moments I've ever experienced in a video game. First time I ever played Metroid Prime, this was one of the most visceral moments I've ever experienced in a video game. Seeing that thing hanging on the ceiling was absolutely epic, but also terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Charlize Theron is almost too old to play Samus. They better hurry. She would make a good Samus. All right. There it is. In all its glory. I remember those two white things up at the top kind of looked like eyes, but I don't think they're actually eyes. Let's do this. Ooh. Yep, nope, those are its eyes. So, doesn't have big, giant, white, googly eyes. That looks so cool with the remaster. Wow. Okay, there it is. Is it a he? Is it a she? Is it an it? We don't know. But look at Samus being so cool. Faced with a gigantic monster, and she goes and jumps right after it. You're insane. Absolutely insane. They probably would. It's true. Most video game movies do disappoint, and I don't really know why that is. But they do. Okay. Oh, I gotta get my bearings. Okay. Sweet. Oh, that only took 50 of my missiles. Oh man, beans. So you have to hit the eyes? Oh, that was good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's like Metroiding. Oh, what? I don't think I've ever had that happen before, where it like straight up bounced back and hit me? That sucks. Oh no, I hate Katie Sackhoff. Or however you pronounce her name. Oh no. She drives me nuts because she plays freaking what's her name in... Oh no. No. A lot of people may like her. She drives me nuts. I hated her in, what's it called? Battlestar Galactica. I couldn't stand her. She made me crazy. So I'm gonna say no to that. Oh, are you purple again? Oh my gosh, you are. Look at that. Okay. Oh, nope. Now we go. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that gives me stuff. That is good to know. Ah. Oh. This music is a bomb. So, in boss fights... Oh, hello. Can you not, like, attract the stuff to you with your power beam? I don't think you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Never mind. I am corrected. Okay. Oh, this shoots way too slow. I just have to wait. Too slow. Too slow. Way too slow. I wonder, though, what happens if you... Look at him. He's almost like giving you a chance to just sit and shoot him. I do not like Katie. How do you pronounce it? Sackhoff, I guess. Oh, she drives me nuts. No offense to any huge Katie Sackhoff fans here, but she drives me bananas. I do not like. And you know what? That's not even fair because. Oh no! Oh no! That's not even fair because she played one bad character that we hated. So it's not like I can be like, everything she does is terrible. But oh, she just reminds me of freaking Starbuck, and I hated Starbuck. Woo! That was really close. That was good. That was great. Ice things, maybe? Okay. Yeah, it's like he's literally just like sitting there. Like, come and hit me, bro. Sister. Wow, you are scary though. You are very scary. Frightening. So frightening. That's what I need more is missiles, man. Did I just put a bomb down? Whoops. My bad. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That was terrible. That was so bad. Get him. Come on now. You can get him. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. Oh, I need those. You know what? This is actually a lot easier when you're not using the motion controls. A lot easier. This is the best move for Metroid Prime. When he turns purple. What? I didn't get my stuff! Rude. Final bosses for the win! No, for the losing. Oh, beans. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now we're changing, aren't we? Oh, changing a lot. Oh no, 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 no. We got him. Kind of. Oh! No! Okay, my life's doing okay. Are you gonna switch on me? I don't even know what the... Ooh. That was bad situation. Ah, that is terrible! That is a bad move. Stay out of that move! Most of the time I miss that, but today's not the day. I do not like the ice one. The ice one is bad. It's too slow. Is that ice? Yes, it's ice. Okay. Ah! Is that life? No. These are missiles. I really need missiles. That's what I need. Is that life? Do I risk my life for getting that life? Probably not. It's too high. I can't get it. Okay. Oh, I think I got that life. That's good. That's good. Okay, okay. It's so nice of them to actually give you some stuff. Get him! Missiles low. Great. Awesome. Super fantastic. Phenomenal and amazing. What was it? Outrageous? Whatever that Beck song is. Really want those. Thank you. Ooh, that's also life. Nope. Nope. Oh, no! Ah! Somebody just did something. Oh, we got a follow! Wow! Thank you so much for following me. Did that... I did not hear the alert. Ah! Sorry, I'm in the middle of like a super intense boss fight. But I'm so happy you're here. I will... Okay, we're coming up on like a phase change here, hopefully. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Unless I just didn't hear it over my music, and that is also a possibility. Metroid Prime. I just want my missiles. I just want my missiles! Leave me alone! Dang. Mario Z Mike. So do we call you Mario or do we call you Mike? Oh! Well, that was a bummer. Okay. We've got... How many? How? Oh. Oh, his life goes all the way down. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. I miss my missiles. Do I get stuff? I just... What? I don't? Okay, so fun fact. The very first time I ever played Metroid Prime, and when I played this boss, I had like 5 life points left, and I thought I had beaten the boss. But there's a phase 2. So, I was wildly unprepared. Here he is in all his glory. Wow, he looks so much better. Samus is like, I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of it. Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the Phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a Phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of Phazon when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's Phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist it in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. 1 out of 10 times it is worth taking a chance. I've only semi been following. Wait, so he's invulnerable to all weapon fire? Oh, he's invulnerable to all weapon fire. Okay. So I have to use... So having missiles doesn't even matter. Cool. Great. Okay. How do I utilize my Phazon arm cannon? I have a Phazon arm cannon? Okay. How do I do that? Oh, hyper mode. Oh! Oh! I gotcha! Okay. That's when hyper mode was introduced. I get it. I think Metroid's come out of that, maybe? Yes? No? Where are you? Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, I bet he's heat signature. There we go. Poops out face on. It's very accurate. Very accurate description. We're gonna do this today, guys. We are gonna do this. Now he's gonna... Oh, see? Wow. I think that killed him. I think so.
I just got myself a
laser! I want those missiles, even though I don't know if missiles actually help in this situation. I don't think they do. Man, a Phazon cannon? That would have been nice to know about. Susie, don't lose focus. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. Oh, what? Oh no, that is not what I meant! Ah, that's not what I meant! Ah. Oh, okay. Oh no! Oh, where is he? Okay, that's cool. Oh, there you are. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So if I use the Phazon cannon, can I actually like hit, can I hit the other Metroids too? Because that would be stupendous. I don't know how many, super bombs I have left. Oh, we are still an X-ray form. Got it. Stay alive. That was good. Huh. Oh yeah, it does! You can just kill him! Where'd he go? Ugh. Oh, come on. Oh, what the heck? Where is it? Where is the Phazon? Oh, beans. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. Get him. Oh, is it gone now? Dang it. Darn. Oh, that was crappy. Ugh. He is gonna kill me. Ugh. Okay, which way did he go, George? There he is. Oh, there's a power bomb. That's good. I need that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know I'm probably missing tons of chat messages. Give me. Okay. Do this. You need to die. You are bad. You are poison. Give me some Phazon. Poop out some Phazon. Does he have a pattern to what he... Oh, okay. Where'd you go? Which way did you go, George? Ah! Man, that freaking annihilates him. Ah. He really doesn't have, like, crazy intense moves, really. Like, you can dodge his moves pretty easily, but the fact that he phases in and out of, like, being able... You have to use all your different visors and stuff. That is really hard. Oh. Oh! That. Yeah, you are. Where is my Phazon? Gosh dang it! Oh, there's a power bomb. That's good. This fight is so intense. Okay, alright, we're gonna put a power bomb down for you guys. Die! I mean, like, dude, you're the one that keeps giving me Phazon, my man. My main man. This is your fault. 100%. Man.
It's prime time.
It is indeed. It is prime time. In its purest form. Wow, he looks so good, though. Like, this remake, he looks so great. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What the heck? Okay. Oh. We're gonna get him! We got him! We got him! We took him down! Take that! Yes! I'm gonna murder somebody! Take this as a message. Good will always win. Evil does not win. good will always win. Oh, that's right. That would have been nice. That would have been good. That would have been nice and good. Oh, so it takes the Phazon suit with it. Got it. Why can't I run that fast in, like, gameplay? Like, she was running so fast there. And every time I move around, it is a glacial pace. Oh, what? We have to leave? Oh, shoot. I forgot. Oh, crap. Am I in charge of this? No. Okay, I was gonna say. Gosh.
Hey, yo.
Oh, Auden said that today. Something happened and she went, hey, yo! And I was like, oh my gosh. I'll catch up on all the chat stuff here in a second. Oh, Samus, you're so cool. You did it. You did it. She looks amazing! Wow, she looks so great. That was shocking.
Take that!
Oh, Scorpio, thank you so much for the gift. We did it! Yes! Yes! We did it! Do not underestimate! Do not underestimate the power! Samus always wins. Always. Always, always, always. Don't ever, ever underestimate the power of Samus. Don't do it! Don't do it. Okay, I have to scroll back up. We've got all sorts of things. Everybody, oh, Florence Pugh? Oh, as Samus? That is good. I do love Florence Pugh. I just watched her Hot Ones episode. I didn't watch the whole thing, but she was very funny. She's adorable. She really honestly seems like a person that I would love to be her friend. She just seems like a really super cool person. No Brie Larson. Emilia Clarke? Or Haley Atwell? I don't know. Charlize Theron is pretty close. I hate to say it. I don't know who Mackenzie Davis is. I will get people say, can I ask you a question? And I just look them dead in the eyes and say, purple. The answer is purple. It reminds me of that line in Futurama where Fry goes, did everything just taste purple for a second? Mario Mike, I don't know if you're here, if you're still here, but thank you so much for following my channel. I'm sorry, I was like right in the middle of like epicness. Susie's hooked on Phazon. It's a scary sight. Give me all the Phazon! Not mess around! Let's see. I like her, but she ain't Samus. That's what I was talking about. Some Eagle. The answer is always 42. Oh, 42 reminds me. It's funny you say 42 because, my daughter, she is 8 now, but when she was about 4, I showed her something on YouTube, and somewhere along the lines, I don't remember what it was, but for days she kept asking to see 42. And I was like, I don't know what 42 is. I have no idea. I went through everything. I tried so hard to figure out what 42 was. And she could only communicate so well, right? Because she was like 3 or 4. And I think she was 3 because she was 4 when we moved here. And this happened when we were in Austin. And I was like, sweetheart, I don't know what 42 is. And she used to get really upset. She'd be like, Mama, 42, you know 42. And I was like, no, I don't. I don't know what 42 is. So finally, like, weeks pass, and I could not figure out what she was talking about. And then all of a sudden, we were watching something else on, oh, no. We were walking through the store, and we were walking through the Lego aisle for some reason. Well, because Legos. And she said, Mama, it's 42! And I turn around, and she was pointing to a picture of R2-D2. And I remembered suddenly that on the YouTube video we watched, there had been an ad for a Lego Star Wars game or something like that. And she asked me who these characters were. And I said, well, that's R2-D2. So it took me forever to figure out who 42 was, but the mystery was solved. We finally solved the mystery. 42 is R2-D2. It wouldn't be Hollywood unless they recast Samus as a man. Oh man, can you imagine the backlash? Wow. That is just... She didn't mean the answer to life, the universe, and everything. No, no. So, Some Eagle is right. 42 is always the answer. She was like, Mama, it's 42. I was like, baby girl, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Okay, I will say that was a lot easier than it is on hard mode. For anybody that wants a challenge, play this on hard mode, because I don't remember if it's hard mode or hyper mode or whatever. With the Metroid Prime trilogy, they call it Veteran. And it goes for all the games, right? Because it's all of the games all on one disc for like the Wii. And that's how I play Metroid Prime from like forever. The whole entire trilogy, because it's the only game I've ever been able to actually play and beat on Veteran or hard or whatever. When I think of, I was like, can somebody tell me what a 42 is? What is a 42? Yes, I'd like to see all your 42s, please. I highly recommend playing Metroid Prime on hard mode. It is, I don't feel like the gameplay, I don't really feel like the smaller baddies are really worse, but the boss fights are a lot more intense. They're a lot more challenging, just because the boss is just harder. Like, I think their life, I think your ammo takes less of their life down. I don't think they have like double life, but that's the only game franchise I've ever really been able to play on hard mode. Like, the idea of playing something like Horizon Zero Dawn on hard mode is not even appealing to me, because I already struggled enough with the original. Like, I'm the type of person that really, I never go into story mode. I can usually play games on normal, the way they were meant to be played. I did, however, turn the difficulty down in both BioShock and Tunic. But I think it really just depends on the game. Because sometimes they make a game where the normal version is just really, really hard. And then there's Dark Souls, which you can't even change the difficulty. Dark Souls is just stupid hard anyway, all the time, and you just have to get good. And I am not a fan of getting good. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I feel like I can get good, but I don't know. That's right. There is a baseball movie called 42, isn't it? Oh, I guess that's true. If you're playing on a console, though, you can't change the... And honestly, at the end of BioShock, I feel like I probably could have bumped the difficulty back up, but I just kept forgetting about it. I just never took the time to go in and do that. She looked great. They did a great job with her at the end there, man. She looked really, really good in that end shot. I remember her looking pretty GameCube-y. Oh, look at her! Okay, percentage complete, 87%. Question, did I get 100% scans? Because I had like a thing pop up. I don't think I did get 100% scans. She's so interested in movies about baseball conquering racism. I am all for that. Cheat codes? Oh, maybe. I don't know. Bye, Scorpio! Oh, first Easter egg hunt! Oh, that's so fun. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it so much, as always, and for tuning in and being here and just for being you. I appreciate it. Have so much fun. Easter egg hunts are so much fun. I've always said that kids can't see anything like in their room. Like, where are your shoes? I don't know. But they can spot an Easter egg like a mile away in the grass. I can kind of see that. What's her name? I know who you're talking about. Hard difficulty unlocked. New extras unlocked in the main menu. Percentage complete, 87%. I should probably boot up my Wii and see what percentage I have finished Metroid Prime at the last couple times I've played. Oh, it'll be great. It will be chaotic, but it will be great. Choosing to save now will finish the game of Metroid Prime Remastered. When you select your save slot again, you will start a new game. Do you want to save? Do I want to save? Who am I kidding? Am I going to go back and find all the stuff and then they just leave them white and drop them in the snow? Oh my gosh. There it is. That's it. That's the snow for you. Yes. Because the next time I play this, I want to play on hard mode. Not that I don't see myself revisiting this game. I don't have time to do that. I have other games that need to be played. And, you know, I got a huge backlog. I don't have time to be like, okay, well, I beat it this way. Let's see if we can beat it the other way. Anya something. Yeah, that does sound familiar. You guys, we did it! Metroid love! Metroid love! Even though Metroids are the worst. We hate Metroids. But we love the franchise. Metroid is a great franchise. I believe Metroid Prime, the Prime trilogy is great. I think Super Metroid is about a perfect game. I also think Metroid Dread is pretty close to a perfect game. Hey, it's True North! Love-hate relationship with Metroids? Yes. Like, I love the franchise, and I love everything that the Metroid embodies, but the Metroids themselves are scary and terrible. Oh, thanks for the bits, True North. How are you? It is so good to see you. Well, we did it, you guys. We beat it. And you know what? That Metroid Prime Remaster was like my wildest dreams. It was absolutely phenomenal. I loved it. It was great. It was super great. What a lovely surprise to have that be announced. Oh, that's so good. I love it. Love it. You know what? We all, like, you are living your life and you have lots of responsibilities. And, yeah, like, I totally get it. Oh, you're kind. I rarely have time to tune into anybody else's streams these days because the only time I carve out for myself is when I stream myself. So I am not in... Hey, want to kill all Metroids? We should. Get rid of them all. Except the baby. Except the baby one that helped Samus. Man. And that dual stick control was really nice. My biggest beef with that was that you cannot charge your beam shot and move at the same time. But that's okay. That was a very... Now, what is better? Metroid Prime Remastered or Metroid Prime 2 not remastered? Metroid Prime 2 not remastered. And I say that with like a smidgen. Smidgen. Because Metroid Prime is great and the remastered is even better than the original, but I still like the storyline and I like the world of Metroid Prime 2 better. But only by this much. Metroid Prime will always hold a very special place in my heart because it was the first Metroid game I ever played. But I think I do like Metroid Prime 2's like story and all that stuff better. How old is your little one, True North? Climbing everything. Yeah. Yep. That's mine also. Although, I guess she's not so much of a climber, but... It's a fantastic game, though. I think Prime is pretty much dang near a perfect game as well. Most of the Metroid games, I feel like, reach pretty close to perfection. I know nothing. I know very little about the other M, but other than it should not be spoken of. So we do not talk about the other M. It is not. It is not. I don't know. What would you say, Chain? Have you played the Metroid Prime trilogy? Like, have you played Metroid Prime 2? Hey, Harem! So now I become a speedrunner. You know, it's funny because speedrunners attract a lot of views and they attract, 10 months. Okay, yep, yes. Oh, yeah, yep. I mean, things just get better from here. Like, every age is so wonderful and it's so great, but yeah. once your baby starts to like crawl / walk / like become mobile, yeah, your whole life is like over. Gone are the days that you could just sit them down and be like, okay, they're not gonna go anywhere. I'm not a speedrunner. I don't find joy in speedrunning, but I have so much respect for people who do speedrun. I remember watching basically Dad do speedruns of Hollow Knight, and they're just astounding to me. The pressure is so much, it's so high. I already feel enough pressure just playing a game normally. Case in point, last stream when I was trying to do that dumb half-pipe puzzle. I already feel enough pressure to get things done in a timely manner because I have an audience, and so speedrunning would stress me the heck out. The reality is, I want to enjoy what I'm playing, because when I don't enjoy it, I don't want to stream. And I learned that with Majora's Mask. I learned that if I don't like a game and if I'm not having fun, I just need to quit and I need to stop. It's the same thing with not finishing a book, right? There are too many good games out there, just like there are too many good books, to waste your time with a game you don't enjoy or you don't like. Now, I feel really bad for people that are stuck streaming one game because that's what they've grown their audience around and whatnot. I know growing as a variety streamer is hard, but I also feel like for me, it works better for me. I would hate to be stuck streaming the same thing over and over and over again. I like the new people we gain from each new game I play, and I like bringing people together over that, and I don't want to play the same game over and over and over again. I think of like Point Crow, bless him, and all his, 2 billion viewers, but he plays Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. That's literally all I see him play. So, I played 2 and 3 at release and remembered nothing about them except that Metroid Prime 2 made my hands do weird shapes to execute super shots and such. Metroid Prime 2? Well, Metroid Prime 3 is where the motion controls come in. I don't know. I thought it worked. I thought the motion controls worked. You spend the first 2 years teaching them to talk and then the next 20 or so trying to get them to stop. It's true. The talking is very fun. Auden talks constantly. She always has a lot to say, but she's home with me all day and I talk a lot. So, it is what it is. I have so many people tell me to play like Call of Duty and stuff like that, but I suck at first-person shooter games. So do I. And the reality is, did you hear the title of Half-Life 3? They're going to call it Crisis, and the main title will be changed from Half-Life to Midlife. The reality is, when it comes to growing on Twitch, and when it comes to, at least from what I've experienced, and I'm not some gigantic streamer, but from what I've discovered, game choice does matter, but it's not, there really is no kind of one, there is no kind of an end-all be-all to what game you should stream that's going to get you automatic tons and tons of viewers. It's a really small trickle, no matter what you choose. I do think there are games that are more popular than others, though. Like Dark Souls brought tons of new people into my chat, but I had to be really clear with them that this was not something I was going to continue. I didn't want to give anybody like false expectations. I think, Zelda has a diehard fan base, obviously. I think Undertale also has a diehard fan base. I did not love Undertale. I was not interested in going and doing a pacifist run and a whatever run and a genocide run and all these different things. It just didn't interest me enough to do that. But the people who are willing to do that, I think probably would experience growth from that. Mario Maker is also a really, really popular one as well. And Mario Maker, I think, is really unique because people can be creative at the same time. So I think that's really, people love creative streams anyway. That's why makers and crafting is so popular, and like building Legos is popular. Anything that you're creating things. So if you can put those two things and video games, like if you can put that and video games together, I think that's to be fair, my wife's family are all major talkers, so the grandkids come by it honest. What really gets you in is when they start getting attitude around 3 or 4. That is true. Auden is definitely going through terrible twos. I can speak for myself. If the streamer is engaging and enjoys the game, I can watch any game being played. It's true. I think once you reach a point where you have, a relative, even if it's just a few, pretty regular viewers, ultimately, and I've been told this so many times, but ultimately it really boils down to the actual person that's playing the game instead of the actual game. At least when you're looking at smaller communities. If you're looking at a bigger community, the sense of community is lost. Somebody like Point Crow or like PewDiePie or like Pokimane or whatever have so many people in their chat, there isn't really a feeling, there isn't really a sense of community anymore, because it's not like they're going to be able to, you don't have that closeness with them because they're not reading every message because their chat is on a constant scroll. But as far as like smaller streamers go, you know, when you are really engaging with your people, and yeah, I think you do have to enjoy what you're playing. Unless your whole goal is to just rage. And some people are down with that as well. Like, sometimes people love that as well because they like watching gamers get angry, I guess. And I know that happens sometimes in my streams, like with the half pipe thing or whatever, and I can get really angry. But I watched through a couple of my old VODs when I was looking for when Alcandros first came into the stream and when I got all my Majora's Mask playthrough together, and watching myself in those moments was actually really painful because I was like, I look miserable. The way I keep pausing the game and like putting my controller down and like trying to breathe and like put my hands on my head and try to ground myself, I was not having fun. I finished the game, but I learned from that if I'm not having fun, and that's why with Darkwood coming up, like if it's crashes and burns, then it crashes and burns. Like, whatever. There are so many other games we can play, and I'll refund everybody's points. Aram is a part of the Undertale fan base. Love Undertale and Deltarune. I've never played Deltarune. It's not that I didn't like. It is definitely not that I didn't like Undertale at all. Like, I enjoyed it, but I certainly did not join the like total adoration nation that everybody else kind of seemed to enjoy or be part of. And when it was over, I was like, okay, like, what next? Let's move on to something else. And I had a couple people tune in the next time I streamed. I was playing something different, and they were like, this isn't Undertale. And I was like, no, if you remember, last time I beat it, and they left and I've never seen them again, which is fine. But obviously they wanted nothing but Undertale, and that wasn't the way I wanted to go. You find the streamers through the game, but stick around for the streamer/community. Lots of people tell me to stream other games that aren't oversaturated. Others tell me to play the real popular games. I'm just going to stream what I love to play. I agree with that. I feel like there is a little bit of a middle road because I do feel like you can't pick a game that's super obscure. Oh, great. Cannot. Okay, you can't pick a game that is super obscure because then people won't really find you that way. So you kind of have to like meet in the middle. Kyler! Hello, Kyler. How are you? You didn't make Undertale your life? Bizarre behavior. Oh, I did not. I don't remember what I played after that. But I heard it get kind of antsy at the end of a, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What was that? Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm peanut butter and you are jelly, and we're so happy in our little piece of bread. I remember the day that I first saw you hitting across the cover with your little jelly friend. You are sweet and I am chunky. You're so fat. Well, I'm working on that. 'Cause I'm peanut butter and you are jelly, and we're so happy on our little piece of bread. Pokimane had a superiority complex? I think you're probably right, but I mean, she's like oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Oh man, I gotta start the timer over. I'll do it for another minute. I think that's probably common with people that aren't reached that amount of success. My wife is a speech and language pathologist. I think she can help you. Help me. One more minute. I got it. I'm amazed at Kaido Mario player. Their cool attitude about failure is psychopathic. Yeah, I saw that Kaizo Mario, and I was like, there's no way. That seems miserable. Absolutely miserable. Mm-mm. Is Hyperlight really 7-year-old? Not old. Wow. Well, I love Hyperlight. Oh, this ended up being perfect because I was really worried. Okay, I gave that last minute. So I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to finish this game within my allotted stream time. But I guess I do have, gosh, I go till 3:30. I guess I do have 40 extra minutes. What do we do with our 40 extra minutes? Do we start Darkwood? I don't even have Darkwood downloaded, y'all. Oh, thanks. Man, Chicory. Highly recommend Chicory. Chicory was great. An indie gem for sure. So great. I loved it. I thought it was great. I guess I should probably, yeah, so it was actually a Channel Point community challenge for me to play Darkwood because it is supposed to be a super spooky, creepy game without lots of gore and jump scares. My brother has played it and said it is very spooky. So it was a Channel Point community challenge for everybody, and they all met it. And so I'm not marking it as complete because, well, because I haven't played it yet. But if I start it and it crashes and burns and it's not a good streaming game, I literally don't know hardly anything about it. I know that it's a resource management game. It might not be good for streaming. I have no idea. We're just going to have to see. And if it does crash and burn, if it doesn't work out very well, then we'll just refund everybody's points and I'll come up with a different challenge. Yes. My brother and sister are both huge gamers, and yes, so he played it and he said it was super spooky. My brother is one that bounces around games a lot though right now. He's got a lot going on in his life right now, but he bounces around games a lot. Like he'll start one and then he'll play it for a little while, and then he starts another and plays it for a little while. I don't play games that way. I mostly stick to one game until I finish it, and then I move on to another one. Unless, until I started streaming, and I usually have a game I'm streaming, and then sometimes I have a game I'm playing on my own, but I hardly even have time to do that anymore. So I can play any game for real. You're so kind. Speaking of kind of upcoming things and whatnot, I guess I can probably delete Metroid, right? I can delete Metroid because we are definitely not. Oh, and I need to change my. Okay, I do have some things to do. I got to change my button mapping. Well, and somebody said earlier, who was it? Jay said, I try to be engaging. Sometimes it's a little tough if you don't have a good group in chat. That is also true. If you can have a good, even if it's a small little group of people, even if it's just 2 to 3 people that are, I go for positivity, and that's what I try to radiate, and that's what I try to offer. And usually you will bring in what you put out, right? But chat helps a lot as well. If you have a great little community, even if it's just, 2, 3, 4 people, that makes a really, really big difference as well. Is this where you? No. But I love streaming, and because of that, I actually have decided to extend my streaming schedule. Here's what happened. So, I have always hesitated. Wow, Portal takes up 7. Oh, and Metroid takes up 6. Okay. We're gonna archive. So I've always hesitated to add more streams to my week because I've always been like, well, I've got things I need to do, and I've got to utilize Audin's nap time to do all these other things. You know what I do during Audin's nap time? I scroll on my phone, or I sleep. And then what happens is I sleep too long, and then it totally screws me up, and then I'm not able to sleep that night, and then I get totally thrown off. So I'm going to stream Monday through Friday during Audin's nap times, and we'll see how that works. If I get burned out and if I feel like it's too much or whatever, then I can always pull back. But starting next week, so starting in April, I do need a micro SD. I do. I've never purchased one because I've always been like, no, it's fine. But I could definitely use one. We'll download this while I'm talking because download. But anyway, so starting next week, I will be streaming Monday through Friday at the same time. My streams usually start right around. Hey, it's Alcondros! I was just talking about you. Going through all those Majora's Mask VODs, trying to find when you showed up. You're the one that found it before I did. But I was just saying that watching those VODs was painful because you can tell I was not having a very great time and I was irritated and I did not like the game I was playing, but it's fine because I can now come out on the other side and say, I did this. I did beat the game. Was I happy about it? No, but I did beat it. I can only play games I can afford. That is also true. I'm not in a position to be able to drop tons of money on new games. So I think it was it Mac that told me about Deku Deals? Who was it? Somebody told me about Deku Deals, and Deku Deals is great because I go on there pretty regularly, and that's where I found out Darkwood was on sale. And I was like, what are the chances? I was gonna buy this anyway. So that's starting next week. And then I'm also, next week, we will also start up a giveaway. I want to get back into doing t-shirt giveaways once a month. So I have not decided if I'm going to use the Stream Elements loyalty for that and like the point system for that, or if I'm just going to use Nightbot and just have people who are there in the stream input something into chat. That's what Control Freak does. But I'll get Tears of the Kingdom at launch if I have to eat. Okay, that is also, that is fair. That is valid. I feel the same way. There are certain games where I'm like, nope, I will eat mac and cheese and play Tears of the Kingdom while I'm eating my mac and cheese. Yes. I have Horizon Forbidden West's DLC, which is being released in what? I don't know, like 12 days or whatever, 19 days, something like that. And then there's Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, there's that. The DLC is $20 and then Tears of the Kingdom, obviously. But, so anyway, I want to start doing, giveaways as well. So that's going to be starting next month as well. So I've got some exciting things coming up that way. I have not decided if I'm going to keep my Etsy shop open and move all my stuff over to a different shop like Ko-Fi or Coffee or however you pronounce it, or like Gumroad or something like that. I don't know. I guess I might as well just kind of leave it up there just because. But I do want to get back into doing giveaways. I got my Cricut and then I just like got caught up in the whirlwind of like making t-shirts and stuff. And then Anders' business kind of fell off for a little while and I wasn't really in a position to kind of eat the cost of shipping for people and do giveaways and stuff. So I let that kind of fall by the wayside for a while. But I'm now in a position where I can offer that and I want to offer that because you guys are great and I love my community and that's a really great way to boost engagement and give back. And so that is also going to be a thing. So I have to decide. So that'll be starting next week. I haven't decided how I'm going to do the giveaways just yet, but Deku Deals is good. I like eShop prices. Oh, Some Eagle, thank you. Why are my alerts not working? What the hey? That's supposed to say, hey, I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we could hang out or something. I wonder why that's not working. Oh, see, there's Go Get Charlotte from the bus stop. But that's not my job today. That's on Ander. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Eating mac and cheese is a sacrifice. Only semi. Like I will not lie. I really, really love mac and cheese. It tells you the prices in other regions so you can change your country and get games cheaper. Does it really? Oh, I didn't know that. That is good to know. Okay. Is the Avatar non-blue people watch party still on? Also, could you make it a command? You could make it a command. The Avatar, tomorrow, yes. So tomorrow the watch party is still on. So I will post details on Discord. It should start at 1:30. Yes, it should start at 1:30 and go till about 3:30. And we should be able to finish book 1 tomorrow. So there's that. I'll post that in the Discord. But yes, that is still on tomorrow. And oh, hey, I think you're really cool in case it's silent. Oh yeah, I should do that. I don't understand why the alerts aren't working. You know, my alert box is actually through Streamlabs is the only thing I use through Streamlabs. I don't love Streamlabs, but that's what I use my alert box through, and I might just have to make the switch to Stream Elements. I don't know. But yeah, none of my alerts are going through today, and I don't know why. I like to make a big deal when big deals happen. Like, that's a big deal to me. I love new people. I love bringing people together. So, I don't know. That irritates me. I don't like it when my stream doesn't work the way it's supposed to. eShopPrices.com. A lot of banks won't let you use US cards online, but sometimes you have to sometimes you have to navigate that. But Canada and Mexico will usually allow it. Oh, interesting. Oh, you said, eShop Prices is a website. I was thinking, I like eShop Prices too when they're on sale. That's a website. I was like, okay. I actually don't like eShop Prices. I don't want to pay anything. I want games for free. All the games. I never want to have to pay. Yeah, I'll get Tears of the Kingdom. For the record, though, FY all your eyes, I do not have plans to actually stream that. When it's a game that is that size and that is that popular, first of all the major streamers are going to stream it anyway, and you're going to get lost in that whole group of people. Auxiliary Asp, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. And I just realized we don't have any music playing or anything. I should probably change that. We're just listening to Susie talk into the void, right? I'll put this on. Piracy, please. How are you? Happy to have you here. Can you guys hear that music? Let's go back to just chatting while my game loads. What was I talking about before that happened? Before my alert box didn't go off again. Piracy, please. Whatever. I just want all my games for free. I know that these devs spent tons and tons of time making these games and they need to be paid for what they did, but I don't want to pay for games. No, I'm fully, I support, totally, absolutely. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. I won't be streaming, Tears of the Kingdom because a lot of times it actually hurts your viewership when you play a game that's that like intense and big, and that's a big name, because a lot of people don't want it spoiled.
Yeah, noodle.
There are a lot of people that do want it spoiled and are fine with that, but there are a lot of people, like I can think of a lot of people that if I had streamed Horizon Forbidden West, they never would have been able to tune in and hang out with me during my streams because they didn't want to spoil anything. And I respect that. So when it comes to like big giant title games like Zelda or like Horizon or, you know, whatever, these giant releases, I totally understand that. Some people want spoilers and some people don't. Your foot doctor. I hope your foot is okay. I had 2 warts removed from my foot when I was like in 6th grade, 7th grade, something like that. That was not a good time. I also got a piece of wood wedged under my toenail one time, my big toenail. That was also not a good time. That was awful. I had to cut, anyway, I don't want to go into detail, but yeah, I've had some visits to the foot doctor. Oh yeah, and then I had that toenail. Yeah. Yeah, so the Horizon Forbidden Dawn, Forbidden Dawn. Oh my gosh. Horizon Forbidden West DLC. I don't know. I'm kind of divided on that, to be totally honest. I wouldn't mind streaming it because it's DLC, so it's not as gigantic and huge as the original game. But I mean, obviously, ultimately, I understand it's my channel and it's my choice. But I don't know. I haven't actually made that decision. I guess we could do a poll. I was planning, actually, I think originally I actually was planning on keeping that to myself. I was going to just play that in my off times, and I was just going to play that, you know, like at night after the girls are in bed or whatever. But we'll have to do a poll. Whatever happens with Darkwood, whether I finish it or whether I make it I don't know, a couple hours in and we're like, yeah, this is not really working. You know, we'll have to just kind of see how everybody feels. Cause I also don't want people to feel like they can't come and hang out because I'm playing a game that they don't want spoiled. You know what I mean? Because those are some big title games, right? It's different for something like Hyper Light Drifter or something like Metroid Prime or something like, I don't know, Darkwood or, you know, whatever. There's just a difference to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I go to a foot doctor because I'm an amputee. I had the big toe on my left foot amputated between September and October 2009. What? Okay, I've heard, tell me if this is true. I have heard that, we probably don't have time to get Darkwood started. Although, I don't have to go get Charlotte, so I technically have 30 more minutes. I've heard that if you lose your big toe, so my husband served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He served a mission in Arizona, and he had a companion that actually had a garage door fall on his toe, and he had to get his toe amputated. And he said the weirdest thing was how much your balance is thrown off when you lose your big toe. You don't ever think about how much your big toe contributes to your balance. Is that true? Did you experience that? I'm so sorry you lost your big toe. I almost lost my big toenail. I had a fungus actually on my toenail for years that never really bothered me at all. It just looked like a few little like white ridges in my toenail and I never thought anything of it. And then when I got pregnant 2 years ago with my baby, it like flared up like crazy and I almost lost my toenail. I didn't though. My toe's fine. It's totally fine. My toenail's fine. Everything's fine. The pirate side of the gaming industry is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. It's going to the dark side. Yeah, no, I'm fine with supporting. I'm honestly more willing to support the game industry than I am willing to support the movie industry. And I think that's because I think these celebrities that get paid millions and millions of dollars and live these complete, you know, I have a cousin that is completely lives on an entirely different like planet because of how wealthy she is. And she was in Hollywood for a while and she married a bazillionaire real estate guy or whatever. And she's so far removed from real life because of, I mean, she has her real life and I have my real life, but I think I just don't support, I really have a hard time supporting that kind of obsession with like Hollywood and like the Kardashians and like movie stars and things like that. And so I am far more willing to support the gaming industry than I am the movie industry. I'm a member of the church. I am indeed. Oh, my balance is off. The big toe definitely helps with balance. In fact, I fell over just 10 minutes ago. Oh no. My brother is actually training to be a firefighter. You going to get Charlotte? 3:30? Did Auden go to sleep? Okay, awesome. Don't listen to Zybotch. He's a liar. He is a liar. No, I'm a member of the church. My husband is a member of the church. And I've been a member all my life, and my husband's been a member all his life. But I did go through a period when I was about
liar!
16. My parents divorced when I was 16, and like my whole world fell to pieces and fell apart. And I went through a really dark period where I didn't have any direction. I considered myself a member, but I was not active at all. I wasn't really a member of, like, I didn't go to church. I didn't participate in anything. I didn't really practice it, I guess. But those were the darkest years of my life, for sure. For a lot of reasons. But yeah, that was a really, really hard time. I look back on that time and I really, honestly, when I remember those memories, it's almost like I'm watching somebody else. It's almost like I'm in the room, but I'm watching somebody else make those choices or say those things or do those things. It's not, I don't even remember it happening like as myself, which I think goes to show you that I feel so far removed from that person, and my world was falling apart and everything because my parents were divorcing, and that came out of nowhere. I never imagined my parents would divorce ever in a million years. That was totally out of left field. So I have a high school friend who's Mormon. Nice people. I hear that all the time. Joe Rogan himself was like, man, Mormons are like the nicest people ever. And honestly, I love that because I would hate to be remembered as being like, I would hate for somebody like in your position, you know, being like, oh, I had a high school friend or whatever. My goal is to never be that person that's like, oh man, I knew that Susie chick in high school. She was weird or she was mean. I don't want to be that. I want to try and be as positive of an influence as possible. And I know sometimes you're always going to get crazy people. You're going to get members that have like crazy ideas or take things too far. There are extremists in every pocket, right? But I try to be a good, positive example, I guess, to be like, this is like, I know that some people might think that we're weird or have weird beliefs or whatever, but ultimately my faith is as the core of who I am. And I really do believe that, you know, I would not be who I am today if I didn't have that. I was the weird one in school, but it was mostly an LDS town. Oh wait, Jay says my wife just finished the temple prep class, so looking forward to taking her through for the first time. That's lovely. Temples they're like places where we go do service, but they're very, very special, and so they're really sacred, and so we don't talk a whole lot about what goes on inside the temple because most of the time people will find something to mock. And it's really, really important and it's really special, the service and the things we do there. And so that's why people are like, oh, like it's so secretive. And it's not secretive, it's sacred. And we don't want anybody to, we don't need people. We already get enough people saying crazy things about us and mocking members for one reason or another. We don't need. So anyway, if anybody ever wants to know why we don't really talk about what goes on in the temple, and Ander talked about this when we did our Ask Ander Anything or whatever. It was, gosh, over a year ago now, I think. But my husband is actually the bishop of our congregation currently. And he sat down and had like an AMA with everybody for like 45 minutes and it was great. And he explained the same thing. He said, you know, it's just something that's really important and it's really special and sacred. And so it's not something we talk about like openly because people tend to find whatever they can and like, you know, mock it. Auxiliary grew up Pentecostal. I don't know a whole lot about Pentecostal. I like Mormons. Great underwear. Only you, Michael. Only you. Just be thankful for Scientologists. They make almost everyone seem normal. Ooh, man. Scientology. I mean, honestly, like my heart goes out to anybody that has a faith or a belief system that they believe in and that makes them a good person. I've been listening to this podcast about J.K. Rowling and all the backlash that's happened with her and all that stuff. And I'm not getting into any of that. I'm not going into any of that political stuff. But one thing I have learned from it is that, or that is a takeaway from it is, it is never okay to hate, and it's never okay. And the way that you talk to people and the way that you like if you want people to how do I put this? Okay, so in this world, when we're all, you know, arguing with each other, and a lot of people see this as you're either with me or you're against me, you know? Hate is never the way to get somebody on your side, basically, is all I'm saying. If you want somebody to come to church with you, or if you want somebody to, you know, come to a visit with the missionaries or whatever, going to somebody and being like, yeah, so you are definitely not living the correct principles, and I think you should come to church with me. That is never going to work out very well. You should always want to reach out to people. You should always try to reach out to people with a sense of love instead of with a sense of like putting other people down. That will never, ever, ever work. So that's one thing that I've kind of sort of, and I mean, that's something I've known for a really long time, but you don't gain friends by being mean, and you don't gain friends by spreading hate and animosity. So I try very hard to be, and it's not, and I say I try very hard, but it's not hard to me because I love people. And so that's just part of my personality. I love people. I love bringing people together. I love being around people. And I think inherently and overall, people are good. And I love that. I really, really love that. And I have learned that a lot through streaming. I've met so many great people, and my community is filled with so many awesome people. And from all different walks of life and all different types, all different places all over the world, all sorts of different beliefs.
Oh, that was good.
And I think that's wonderful. And I am all for just supporting good and whatever, you know. You gain friends with a rope and duct tape. My maternal grandfather and his second wife were Pentecostal preachers. They were constantly proselytizing. It's off-putting. It's kind of, the church actually has kind of moved away from missionaries just going out and knocking on people's doors because it doesn't really work. What really works is when people make friends with somebody that maybe isn't of their faith, and then one night they're like, hey, we're having the missionaries over to our house for dinner. Would you like to come and join us? It's not this whole like, hey, would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Like, that is the last ditch effort. When missionaries have literally nothing else to do, they go knock on doors. But members try to keep their missionaries busy with either friends of theirs or family of theirs or whatever. That is the last resort for missionaries because it doesn't really work. It doesn't really turn over great numbers of people because most people they don't respond very well to that. And that's fine. Like, I totally understand that. It would be kind of weird to have somebody knock on my door and be like, can I talk to you about Jesus? Works for some people, doesn't work for a lot of people. But it's different when you have a friend that you really like and you get along with and you feel good around them. And they say, oh, hey, we're having the missionaries over for dinner. Do you want to come? And you're like, yeah, I do. I think that's the way to go about it. It's never like you're a sinner. You should come to church. That does not work. I believe religion should be by choice, not something you should be pushed into. Why are you giving me this? Okay. And speak of the devil, there he is. Speak of the bishop, there he is in all his glory. Or seeing people help other people out. Yeah, everything. Oh, there she is. She's coughing. I just believe that we should always try and be as compassionate and loving as possible. There's a story in the Bible where there was a woman that was thrown before Jesus Christ. And all these men were saying that she needed to be punished because she'd committed adultery. And Christ said, any of you that has not committed sin, throw the first stone. And they all dropped their stones. They wanted her to be stoned for what she'd done. And they all dropped their stones and they walked away. And that's in the Bible. And it's true. We are not in any position to judge anybody else, just simply because they sin differently than we do. So that's how I have to say about that. Ask Andrew how he feels about being my brother husband. Michael's a liar. Nobody listened to him. Liar! Liar! Oh, Jay, did I see that you baptized your wife? That's really cool. What a cool experience. That's great. That is very, very cool. Well, I chatted everybody's ears off, so I think it's probably best this way. I don't want to get started on a game and only have a limited amount of time. I think this is best. We downloaded Darkwood. We're going to get Darkwood started on Monday. My new stream schedule will happen on Monday. So I'll stream. Yeah, my mom was over the other day and I was like, well, I've thought about streaming more often because it makes me really happy. I love it. And it gives me a boost. It gives me energy. And it actually does the same thing for me that a nap does, to be totally honest. And a nap, I usually just, before I go to sleep, I usually scroll through my phone and then I get anxious and nervous and I kind of like doom scroll because there are a lot of scary things happening. Oh, no. There will be a Cage Sunday stream. Yes. So Cage and I will stream Portal 2 on Sunday. And then I'll start Darkwood on Monday. But my mom was like, so stream every day. And I was like, no, I can't do that because I've got to use Auden's nap time to get things done. And then I thought about it for a second and I was like, I never utilize Auden's nap time to do anything but scroll around on my phone and sleep, if that. I squander it every single time. I always tell myself, I'm going to get this done. I always find ways to get things done while she's awake earlier because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to take a nap. And then I squander. I'll always think to myself, I'm going to get this done. And I never get that done. So my mom was like, well, there you go. Why don't you stream every day? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Auxiliary suffers from depression and anxiety. When I was first diagnosed, I was in a psych ward for a week. My grandfather and his second wife kept trying to tell me it was because I didn't go to church enough. I now wish my immediate family would have told security to keep them out. I am so sorry that happened to you. That I do not believe. I do believe that putting certain principles and living, like gospel principles and whatnot in your life will bring joy into your life. But I do not believe that it gets rid of depression or anxiety. Depression and anxiety are absolutely real things. And to guilt trip somebody by saying, oh, well, you don't go to church enough. I don't really think God works that way. I do think putting certain principles and putting, scripture study or prayers or whatever. And I can honestly say this from my own personal experience. Anytime I have taken right now, I'm in the middle of bullet journaling, which is working out semi-okay. I write down all the things I want to do. And then I write all of them down. And then I put little dots in each of the boxes if I do those things that day. And I have it all written down for a whole month. And that way I can kind of look at my progress and I can look at my progress and at a month's glance, right? And see how many days my temperament was high or bad or good or whatever, or how many days I got to shower or flossed or whatever. I have really simple things on there: showering, flossing, brushing my teeth, because I feel so overwhelmed with all the things I have to do that I forget doing all those things. So, one of those things has been studying my scriptures every day, reading scriptures every day, and reading scriptures with Charlotte. And that's hard because she makes it hard because she drags her feet or because she wants to look it up in her own scriptures. And I'm like, I literally have it right here. Can I just read it? And she's like, no, I want to read it in my own. So I let her do that. But I can honestly say that the days I put that first, it's not that bad things don't happen to me. It's that bad things happen and I'm able to deal with them better than I had the day before. And I choose to believe that that's because I'm choosing to put those core principles first in my life. But I don't always do that. Even though I've experienced it for myself, I don't always do that. And then I ask myself, why? This works. Why aren't you doing it? Well, because sometimes I'm lazy. You'll have shelving installation specialist. I had to take that shelf down. And then I had to move it up. It was too low. I wasn't going to tell you guys that, but I just decided to tell you that. As a member of the church, Kaiser says, as a member of the church with someone who is married to someone with anxiety, that's really sad. Thankfully, leadership of our church is very serious about people getting the mental health care they need. I agree. There's been a huge push recently on mental health, and there was a beautiful talk. I might post the link in Discord. There was a beautiful talk given by one of my favorite speakers, Holland. What's his first name? Jeffrey R. Holland. And it's called The Broken Vessel or something like that. And he talks about mental illness and just the struggles that people have. And it was a really, really beautiful, beautiful talk. Oh, that's Shine Sparks family as well. Pressure and manipulation. It's very off-putting and it doesn't accomplish anything. Nope, it never does. I'm sorry to hear that, Auxiliary. I'm so sorry. Bullet journaling. Nope. Bullet journaling, definitely not for any sort of inventory. Do I know about what some of the founding fathers believed in? They believed that God peaced out after the Big Bang. Well, I don't believe that. I believe we still have a very active God in our lives right now, and that he still speaks to his children through revelation. That's one of the things that sets us apart from other churches, is that we believe that the heavens were never closed, and that we can still receive revelation for ourselves, for our families, and that the prophet receives revelation for the church. But only the prophet, who has the correct keys, can receive revelation for the entire church. Like Ander couldn't pray about what needs to happen in the church and then call up the prophet and be like, yo, hey, I just received a revelation. That's not his role. Latest DLC. Procrastinating. I'm I am bad at it. I am definitely bad at it. When Jay was living in Utah, I hated going to church. Everyone was so judgmental. If I missed a day, it felt like the Inquisition. Love the Saints out here in Chicago. Michael. There you go. I can find you your ward out in Chicago. Yeah, I feel like I kind of sort of developed a new love for being a member when we moved out of Utah as well. Utah is very much of like a bubble. And it's sad, honestly. That bums me out. It makes me sad, but it's okay. Like, it is what it is. But Utah can sometimes be a special place in the wrong ways. Yes, because I grew up in Utah, and I grew up feeling a lot of those same kind of feelings. And it's true. Like, you miss one Sunday, and it kind of felt like an inquisition. And of course, I struggle with some of that as well, because my brother was inactive, and my brother had a lot of struggles. And I do think, and ultimately that was my brother's choice, but I do think his choice, that would have been made easier. It would have been easier for him to not make that choice if he'd had more support in our church congregation, or we call them wards. But he had zero support. Like, the young men's group he was in, he didn't have any friends. Even the leaders weren't very kind to him. My brother was bullied a lot. My brother was a musician, and he was a gamer. And back in our ward all those years ago, everybody that was in our ward, all the young men were all ages, between the ages of like 12 and 18, were all sporty. And my brother just didn't fit in. And so I had a hard time with that as well, because I feel like I didn't suffer, although I was bullied in Sunday school for years, but I didn't really struggle with like activity in the church, but I watched my brother struggle with it, and that was really, really hard for me. There is a difference in Utah Saints and all the rest. There kind of is. Religions is an interesting subject. As long as a religion isn't for murder, I'm not against it. There's so much we don't know. That's true. Michael says, I just want to meet a nice Mormon girl and convert her. Watch that backfire on you, Michael. That's what I want to see. I want to find someone to love me as much as Susie loves Duncan on Majora's Mask. Listen, I will never go through and say, like, did you bring Charlotte home? Oh, all of a sudden I was like, she didn't come in here. Usually that doesn't matter. Usually she comes in anyway. That's okay. Oh, well. Okay. Have you thought of where you want to eat yet?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I do not love dunking on Majora's Mask. Listen, I have full respect for anybody that loves the game. It just wasn't for me. And I give full disclosure on that, it's not that I think it's a terrible game. It just wasn't for me. And some of the mechanics made me really, really angry. Auxiliary hasn't been to Utah since the late 70s, early 80s. And that's when I went to Vernal to see the Dinosaur National Monument. I have been to that exact same Dinosaur National Monument. And it's amazing. Yeah. Utah's pretty famous for the Utah Velociraptor. Word on the street is, I don't know if this is actually true. I haven't actually fact checked this, but word on the street, oh, there's going to be an ad in a second. So I will keep that. I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to tell you after the ad, because I don't want to, but it has to do with dinosaurs. So it's really cool. I want to convert her to FLDS so I can have a brother husband. It's not how it works, man. It's not multiple husbands. It's only multiple wives. And you know what's interesting about, Ander has been listening to this audiobook that the church put out about the early saints, the pioneers who crossed the plains and settled in Salt Lake City. He just got super distracted by DJ's message. Okay, so huge props to DJ. DJ has been promoted to mod, and I think that's cool, and I think that's a big deal. So now, Michael, you've got DJ who has the exact same tools that you have. So there's girls out there into two dudes, but they're usually not religious. That is also true. That is true. I don't insert thing here, but insert thing that proves thing here. I see Kaiser dunks on Dark Souls and Breath of the Wild all the time. I don't dunk on any game. There are certain games that are just for me, and there are just certain games that are not for me. Yeah, they can mod each other until the cows come home. Okay, so cool thing about dinosaurs. So word on the street is, And then I'll get into the polygamy thing. So, in Jurassic Park, the raptors are really big. And apparently, when Jurassic Park was first released, there were no signs that, and I only know this because my brother-in-law he's high-functioning autistic, and dinosaurs are literally his lifelong obsession. He knows everything there is to know about any dinosaur ever. He's seen every Jurassic Park movie. Like, he is a walking encyclopedia when it comes to dinosaurs. So apparently, first of all the dinosaur merch that's in the place, when I think the girl and like Hammond are eating together after like all, crap is all hit the fan and everything, and they're eating together, and he says his, we spared no expense. She starts eating like some ice cream or something. There's all this like merchandise everywhere, and apparently that was real merchandise that they had not started selling for the movie yet because they didn't know how well the movie was going to do. So that was all like legit, actual merchandise. Second, apparently velociraptors were always pretty small, but they made them that size for the Jurassic Park movie. And then after the movie was released, there was a skeleton discovered in Utah that was that size, roughly that size. Hi, sweet princess. How's that sleepy girl? And they dubbed it the Utah Velociraptor. So apparently that's a thing, which is terrifying. Yeah, it's a very cool monument. I do remember going to Vernal. I remember we had dinner with my friend of my dad's, and we ate pheasant. I'd never eaten pheasant before. And it was really good. Tasted like chicken. But we went and had dinner with a friend of my dad's or something. But I do remember seeing that dinosaur monument. That's the one with the big wall, right? Like with all the skeletons in the wall. Am I remembering the right thing? Stixel, no. Back it up. Watch yourself. Back it up. Also, polygamy does not work that way. Polygamy was never 2 men. It was always multiple wives. But Anders been listening to this, and polygamy was stopped in the church, years and years and years ago. And they were like, yeah, we don't practice polygamy anymore. We're done. We don't need this anymore. No more. And there was a group that broke off and were like, yeah, no, we still want to do this. And they broke off, and thus the fundamentalists. But anyway, Ander discovered through listening to this book that actually when the state was coming down on polygamy, it was actually the women who fought the hardest to keep it. And in a way, I kind of understand. Can I just explain how helpful it would be to have extra hands around here to help like cook and clean and like take care of the kids? Women fought the hardest to actually have polygamy, like not have them not like banish polygamy or whatever. No brother husbands. Nope. Have I seen the Velocipaster? No. We should have a Velocipaster watch party. Oh my gosh. Didn't you see an ad for that? The Velocipaster. Oh my gosh. Have I played Ark Survival Evolved? I have not. I've never even heard of it. But this next game I'm going to be playing is a survival game. So we'll see how I do with that. I don't know. I have nothing. I don't know. Orthodox priests rock some cool beards. Cool butt beards. Ah, well. I do miss Anders' beard. Hey, darling. Whole family's here. Mwah. I'm about to sign off. This is like my second family here on stream. I love them all. Nope, she's like, bye. This is the first time Ander and Stixel have been in the room at the same time. Were you thinking they were the same person?
Hey, yeah.
All I'm saying is I've never seen Ander and Stixel in the room at the same time. Ander in a dog suit. It is a party for sure. Ander what? Ander is an Animorph. Did any of you guys read those books? I never read those books, but they were so popular when I was in middle school. Okay, you guys are all lovely human beings. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting me today in my final Prime showdown. That was epic and it was awesome. Highly recommend playing Metroid Prime on hard mode if you get a chance. When you play it for the first time, you have to play through it on normal, and then you unlock hard mode. So, you got to play through it on normal, but hard mode is great. It is a challenge for sure. We used to live, so Jay, we actually used to live in, okay, so that is the dinosaur monument. Okay, yes, I remember seeing that and just being awestruck. It was pretty epic. It was pretty crazy. And it's this tiny little city. I feel like I was gonna say, oh, Metroid Prime. Shoot, I got distracted. Great game. Awesome. Play it. Do it. Play it. Play it. You'll love it. You won't regret it. It's fantastic. So I'll be back. So tomorrow will be our Avatar watch party in the afternoon. I will post in Discord. Okay, so I did try the new exercise and it doesn't really work for me, but I will tell you what did work for me. Oh, that's right. We have to go pick up my car. I take a resistance band and I put it right here on my shoulder and then I extend it back like that, which I know you said back extensions are not ideal, but I feel that work so much harder than my little like tricep back kickbacks or whatever. This one didn't really work for me very well. See my weird arm, my gross arm? Andrew thinks it's gross. My arm's bent that way. Ah! Oh, I broke my arms! Ark Survival Evolved. It has dinosaurs you can tame. Let me write that down. Tame dinosaurs. Nope. Nope. What is it called? Survival Evolved. I did just work out with Cage last night. We haven't worked out in forever. So, we did that last night, and arms are Andrew's only weakness. Yeah, he doesn't like those arms. Oh, but I'm getting a little something here, little something. Ah, yes, I beat Metroid Prime. Yes, you guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. We're doing the watch party tomorrow. Cage and I will stream on Sunday, and then I will be back on Monday with Darkwood. The resistance band one does work. The dumbbell one is suboptimal. Well, I like the way the resistance band one feels, to be totally honest. I really like that. Anyway, we'll see. I don't know, but I do feel like I'm seeing a little bit of something right here on my little tiny bicep. I'm actually going to up my weight here soon. Alcondros is a power lifter. And Alcondros is a trainer, and Alcondros told me to do this. Ugh. I don't feel like how that's any different than doing this. I don't know. Anyway, you guys are great. Oh, you okay? Okay, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna sign off, and then I'll help you find your phone.
I mean, like, call it.
In a second. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me sign off. So I'll see everybody tomorrow for the watch party. Join the Discord if you want details on that. I will tell you, I will post on the Discord which episode we're in or whatever. But we should, provided nothing crazy happens, catastrophic, we should be able to finish book 1 tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. So you guys are great. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day, night, time zone, wherever. Just remember, you matter. You are so important. And you matter to me, and I appreciate you being here and being a part of my community. I appreciate the follows. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate all of it, the engagement, everything. You guys are awesome. With the dumbbell, the muscle activation only happens on the ending of the exercise. Oh. I like the way the resistance band feels. That feels really good. I feel like I'm working like the whole way through it. I don't know. I will return and report. So I'll see everybody tomorrow, and if not, then I'll see everybody on Sunday, and if not, I'll see everybody on Monday. So I love you all. Mwah. Adios. Cheerio. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Oh, Lord Daddy. See you later.